Hello guys, Keg here, and today we are looking at Dorfromantik. Now, Dorfromantik is it's a weird game. It's a calm strategy puzzle game. Um, it's nice though. It's genuinely a beautiful little game to play. Um, it is a puzzle building strategy, city building. What do you call it? It's easier to play and explain as we go along than it is to sit here and, well, try to explain it from here. We do have very few options as we go into the game. You can see there's graphics here. We're currently playing 1920 by 1080. We're playing on high quality. I'll be honest with you, this isn't a very demanding game. And that is fine. That is fine. That's genuinely fine. We'll start a new game. We do have creative mode over here, which is coming soon. There is a tutorial too. I do recommend doing that for the first time. We've got classic mode. So in the classic mode, you play until you run out of tiles, fulfill quests, beat your high score, and unlock special tiles as reward. So you'll get a series of basic tiles and you'll unlock skins. So the idea behind this is that we do have, as you can see here, grass touching grass, and we've got trees, and you'll see a whole series of tiles on the right hand side here. We need to match up tile to tile. So if I was to do this, I would get less points. If I was to do that, I would get more points, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and place our first tile here, which is 4/6 or 2/3 trees. And we can see we get 10 points. Now that goes up in the top right hand corner over here. You'll see that we also do have a series of challenges to fulfill. I have played this a fair bit, and as a result I am a few challenges in. We have some trees here and some houses. Now you'll see these numbers above here, the 5+, and then you can see there's a 3+ on the houses as well. These are mini challenges. These are one of the ways you can get more tiles. Obviously if you run out of tiles, that is the end of the game. If you match up certain things, you can see that there is a lighter colour between our trees now to show that they are connected. Also, if we tick at the top, we needed 5 more trees. There's a little bit more than 5 trees there. So let's go ahead and connect those up. Now, we do get 5 more tiles for completing that challenge. We've got a series of trees here that needs 20 more trees too. So we're going to link those in. We actually complete that straight away, and suddenly we go from 43 to 47. Some of you might be thinking, Keg, that is not 5 tiles. Don't forget we've just placed the tile as well, leading us from 43 down to 42. We do have a river here. Now rivers are, and train tracks actually, are a different beast altogether. You've kind of got to lead rivers into rivers. You can't just end. So as you can see, the game will not let me spin the river into the field. It has to be a end and a beginning. What we're going to do here, I don't necessarily want to start filling in over here. I'm going to link in the river like this. So we're going to lead the field onto the field. We've got some trees over here, and the river's going to lead away. Talking field, we do have farmland now as well. This is a new element to add in, and again we can link these up. So we're going to go ahead and link these up here. We've got a series of houses. Oh, you can, by the way, I forgot about to tell you this, you can change your camera angle. Holding down a right click means you can spin around a focal point, and if you hold down left click, you can move. It's useful because then you can see where you're lining up certain buildings on the other side. We're going to go ahead and place that there, and we do achieve the target for getting more housing. We do have an end here as well. So this is a end of a puddle. This is basically a lake. We can build tiles around this. We can build land tiles. If you look here, you can see that it gets round edges. Here it's got square edges. So that is the end target of a river. Now I'm going to effectively end the river, but we can then lead off the lake as well. As you can see, we've got a river, we've got a lake, and we've got this lake with the boat on it. So let's go ahead and put our boat there. This is a curving, branching river as well. I would like to put the lake here, but it's not going to be possible because I'm not extending it out this way. It's a shame because we could have the lake come around here, we could link the trees in. But that is fine. We're going to put the river lake over here, and then I'm going to stick this river here anyway. Do I want to do that actually? I could put it here. That links the trees in. and it still connects to that, and it leads away from the settlement too. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, I would love to put this here, but these houses need an extra 14 basically. So if I was to place these here, so we've got two sides. We've got one side here of housing and another side here of housing. I can put that there and that'll get a double. So we get plus 20 there. So you get 10 points for each side that you connect up properly, and then I will show you how we get a perfect to get even more points. I'm going to place this here. Which gives me a field over this side. We do get perfect there, a plus 60. That is because all of the tiles around here have matched up correctly. If you get a perfect, you actually get an extra tile as well. So it is worth trying to attain perfects. We're going to go up to another 5 tiles here. We're going to move this river out this way, and we can go ahead and place this housing here. Middle shift, by the way, middle button. If you roll that, you can change the way it's facing. We're going to place these houses here. That means we've got a potential link in here, and we do have a nice double field to work with too. I feel that if we have the house here facing into the pond, and we can maybe build up a little bit of field work here. Okay. So we've got a choice here. We can potentially go here. I don't know if it's going to work around this side. We're not necessarily going to get perfect. Or I can take the less than perfect option and place this here. So we're going to link in one tree on the housing here. Let's see how it works out for us though. We do get the perfect, and we get a plus 40 for matching 4 sides. You can kind of get the gist of this now, can't you? I hope. I hope you can get the gist of this now. So we've got trees and a field, and trees and a field. Okay, so we can place this here. So we match the trees. Sorry, the trees don't have a end. We'll match this house here, and we've got a field too. It's all coming together. It is all coming together. We can place this one here as well. We get plus 100. We get plus 4. We didn't get perfect. That's because of this tree touching the housing here. Like I say, I'm sure you can kind of get the gist of this now. I'm sure you can. We do have our first bit of train track. It is an end piece. It's not the ideal time to get an end piece, but it's an end piece nonetheless. Now, train tracks, much like rivers, have a start, a middle, and an end, and you kind of have to match them up accordingly. So, I think we're going to place it here. It gives us the opportunity to push this out, and we do have a field. Now, you can start to see the challenges building up too. I'm hoping you can start to see the challenges that are building up. We've got to match certain things up. By the way, I should point out, you can see that the 2 and the plus, and 1 and the plus, that means it needs 1 or more tiles, or in this case 2 or more tiles. This here has an 8 and no plus. It needs exactly 8 fields in total for you to get a bonus achievement. We do have, fortunately for us, 7 fields right here, and by adding this one we make it 8. There we go, that's another 5 tiles. And we have got a beautiful tile to stick here. We don't necessarily get the perfect yet, but we do have a series of train tracks coming off. Now, I'm going to send the train tracks towards the lake and the river. There is a reason for that. I'll show you shortly. We have a little bit more housing to work with too. Let's go like that. I think this might be our best option. More trees. We'll match in the field and put the trees there. And we've got that there. Doesn't quite work, does it? Unfortunately for us. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. It's okay. We'll figure something out. We can do this. It doesn't necessarily have to link in with these. It's just nice to have them link in. But we do get the perfect for that. And we get plus 30 for matching up 3 sides. Now, the water I don't think counts towards matching sides, which is why we've got the bonus there. I'm going to put this field here, despite the fact there is a house here, because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. We do have field matching field and houses matching houses for the plus 20 and some more train track. Now, we could put this out this way, put this out this way. Let's place that there. We have more housing and empty fields. Is there anywhere we can put this just for a few bonus points? See, the more you play this game, the more you get used to it. And you'll soon start to see little patterns forming as you play along. Now we can't put that there. We can't put it there. We can't put it there either. We can't put it there either. Okay. But you do eventually start seeing patterns forming, and you start to learn where to place things. Now, I don't actually know what this triangle means. I've not actually looked into that. It seems to be the same as matching exactly 55. So if you place that here, you can see it goes to 7. I feel like you need to not go above that. But we're going to place it here because this fits in perfectly. We've got tree matching tree. We've got 3 sides here of houses matching houses. That'll work beautifully. And we do get the perfect there as well. Now we do have a sharp river bend. We're going to place that over here. I want to try and lead this away from here. We do get another tick on this side too. And we've got some housing we could potentially work with over here. There's a field. I don't think there's anywhere we can put it over there. Will this match up? Sort of. No, because of the housing and the trees. And if we put that there, the housing's going to match up with the housing too. That's okay. If we put this... Nope. Okay, we're gonna add the field over here. That's fine. That all matches up nicely. And it would be nice to have a half tree section with a house opposite. I don't actually know if that is a existing tile. There does seem to be certain tiles that match and certain tiles that don't. We can't place a field here. We could just place this over here. If we place that there, and then we can do like so, and that matches in. And if we place that there, that matches in as well. We've got 63 plus. Now you can see if I put that there, we fail this, but we'll actually succeed on this. Now I'm quite happy to fail this one, 5 tiles to gain 6, and then we only have to add 6 here. Otherwise, we're going to have to put it somewhere that doesn't link up, and I'm not about that one. Let's put that there. We'll put this one on. We don't have the house. It's okay. I'm going to put that there anyway. We do get 3 perfects. Look at that. It's another 180 score, and 3 more tiles. We have a train track, first actual long train track, 4 plus there, and we have some more trees. It's a shame there's a house there. Would have been nice to place that alongside that. And we've got a lake here. So we do succeed on the 1 plus. We get a lake there for the 3 plus 2, and we'll send a river. We'll carry on sending the river out that way. This train track links up nicely. We've got field and we've got open plains. And this building here, this is a wonderful building. You can see that the train track's going into it and it's surrounded by water, and you can see it connects to water. This is how you can connect the train track with the river. This is why I was happy to send it over this way, because we can lead that river into this train track and have a system that is linked up. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. We do have this extra bit of train track over here. We can send the train off this way, and that is not a problem. So let's go ahead and stick that there. We need 17 more trees to complete a puzzle over this way. We have a round of trees there, and we've got a house and some trees linking up. Unfortunately, it's this field here. I'm going to go ahead and place it anyway. And that is not too shabby. We're going to take the hit of the house here. We get the extra housing there, and that does link up as well. You can kind of see where we're going with this, I believe. I genuinely find this a very calming game. It's nice to play this at the end of a long day when the kids have been screaming at you, and honestly, I will wax lyrical about this game. I can see myself putting in a lot of time onto this game, because I already have played a lot of this game in a incredibly short time. But this is Dorfromantik. It is... How much are you on Steam, Dorfromantik? You are £8 on Steam. And honestly, I would argue it is well worth the £8. I've been the Keck Man. And if you would like to see more games from me, more game reviews from me, more indie games reviews from me, as well as Football Manager content in the future, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. What do you think of Dorfromantik? The music's beautiful. The music is genuinely beautiful. But let me know what you think of Dorfromantik. Do you think it is a calm-looking game? Is it the kind of game that you would like to play? I think it's the kind of game I'm going to spend a stupid amount of hours on over the course of my lifetime. But there we are. Have a good one. Stay safe. and I shall see you when I see you. Take care, and goodbye.